Okay, round 2, game 2. We're on the draw here. I think we keep this. We have Narcolepsy and Jace in our hand. We don't have white. We have a decent amount of white sources, so I'm not super worried about not getting white this game. Of course, if he has a turn 1 play, yeah, Noble Hierarch is a good card. It's good and poorly. Okay, well, we got white, so that's super cool. Hopefully he doesn't play anything too bonkers next turn. Jace becomes less good when they play bonkers stuff before turn 4. Non-basic land walk, okay. That probably needs to get narcolepsied. Now we have all the planes. Almost certainly playing Geist next turn, just so we have a creature on the board when we play Jace. We'll see what he plays next. Oh, that's annoying. That is very annoying, actually. Okay, Lingering Souls could be good. So play at an island. I think we'll play. Geist. This might disincentivize him from attacking. This guy's annoying though. Threatening to pop narcolepsy at any time. Yeah, because this is going to be a problem. I don't really want to play Jason to a creature that can just sneak through and smack him for, right now, 4 damage out the gate. It appears he's kind of like limited on mana, but he keeps bashing with the Hierarch, which is interesting. So I guess I'm just going to take that. Unless you, okay, no follow-up. That's fine. So we'll play a land. So we have a few options here. We could play Jace. If we play Jace, we kind of have to... Yeah, I don't like doing that. I'm just going to bash him with Geist. If he wants to trade it for Pride Mage, that's fine. Alright, looks like that's what's happening. Okay, so we can play Geist and bounce the Hierarch, and that'll probably put him back pretty far, since he only has 2 lands. We risk, just Jace dying to like random burn, but I think this gives us the best long-term prognosis, because we can Lingering Souls and flash it back next turn. Is he just burning Jace? Because that would be frustrating. Yep, that stinks. Well, that was probably going to happen anyways. At least now we just get to untap and play a bunch of soul tokens. Oh, well, he accelerated his mana pretty well there. Ooh, Moloku is a card. So we have 5 mana. We could just play Moloku. Yeah, I kind of like doing that. And then next turn we can play Lingering Souls and leave up Absorb. Maybe it was too aggressive to play Jace that early. Really? That's annoying. Especially if he plays a big threat here. Yep, that's officially a big threat. Lingering Souls answers it pretty well, though. He just doesn't have that many creatures on the board. Oh, or we could just Catastrophe. Destroy. So he can regen, though. That's not that great. Alright, unfortunately I have to pay 2 life here. And very obviously leave up counterspell mana. Oh, but this gets exalted. That's really annoying. Alright, I've changed my mind. I want to top deck Face Fetters. Pre-combat spell. Ranger of something. You return up to 2 creatures from converted mana cost 1 or less. Oh, search your library. No, I think we'll counter that. Oh, but this says they can't be regenerated. Oh, that's awkward. I kind of misread the card. I probably should have just Wrathed last turn. Oh well. Yep. Block. Block. He will presumably sack this. Karn Liberated is a good one. So he has 2 cards left in hand. I don't know if he has any creatures left. He was kind of mana screwed for a while, and now he has access to more. So it's very likely that he has mana. My 2 options are I can Lingering Souls again, and then chump this again. Or I can just Wrath and get rid of it. The idea with playing out Lingering Souls is that I might be able to entice him to like add more creatures to the board or something. You know, to give me time to get to Karn mana. Or I could just wipe the board this turn. I kind of just like wiping this turn. Yes, all creatures. So next turn a land would be a good draw. Coalition Relic would be fine too. I'm kind of hoping he just has like 2 removal spells in hand and we just get to slam Karn. That may happen. Okay. Land one time? Force of Will is not land. So I could flash back Lingering Souls. If he draws a big threat, then the onus is kind of on me to do something about it at that point, and we don't have any removal in hand, so I'm just going to hold counter magic up until I can play Karn, I think. Tin Street Hooligan. I mean, I don't really care about Tin Street Hooligan. Yeah, maybe this guy's deck is just more aggressive than I give him credit for. Old Man of the Sea. Alright, we will play out Old Man of the Sea and just flashback Lingering Souls, which I should have probably just done last turn. I mean, I kind of figured he had some removal in hand. Lightning Helix, that's fine. Lightning Helix isn't super good against us. I guess another line of play would have been to just play the Lingering Souls and then leave Old Man of the Sea and Force of Will in hand. I figure even if he plays a big threat, if I can just play Karn and exile it, I'm in pretty good shape. Okay, I like that. Land? Land. Alright. Slam this. And I think we're just going to +4 him. And pass the turn. So I've never actually ultimated Karn. I don't know. Restart the game, leaving in exile all non or a permanent cards exiled with Karn liberated. Then put those cards onto the battlefield. Leaving in exile all non-aura permanents. Oh, I get it. Yeah, that's right. You have to exile stuff from him first, and then I guess you get all of those permanents. All right, we're just going to +4 Karn again. See what we get this time. Presume it's another land if he's not casting anything. Okay, Marsh Flats. Yep, I think we just passed the turn again. Yes, we can probably ping him safely for 1 here. Now that Karn's at 14, it'll be pretty hard for him to kill Karn through a Spirit token and at 14. Bloodbraid Elf. Interesting. I guess he gets the Cascade whether I counter it or not. I mean, I'll counter it. I think he still gets the Cascade, though. Wow. He got some good ones. How does Cascade read exactly? It's been a while. It costs less. That's right. So he gets a Call of the Herd token, which is good. I mean, I have to exile it, I think. And that bumps Karn down. And it doesn't really go to the exiled category. 10 Street Hooligan attacks. I chump block. Drawing like a threat or something would be nice. Yeah, Call the Herd was like a pretty good one off of Blood-Braid Elf. Okay, or just lands. Kill that. Yeah, and I guess I bash in for one. I know he has that active treason card, but I don't. If he steals my spirit token to deal 2 damage to Karn, like that's okay. And I guess we'll play out an island. Yeah, I'm glad he didn't get Thrun. Thrun would have been annoying. So I assume he's just flashing back Call of the Herd here. And I just have to exile it again. Yep. Could have played a land there. Don't think it really matters. We have quite a few. Okay, well, he scoops. Karn's pretty good. On to the finals.